Welcome to What You Really Want to Know, Special Edition, What to Do If You Are a Victim of Abuse. I am attorney Amanda Shapiro, and I am here today to talk about what options abuse victims have in honor of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. First and foremost, I want to make sure crystal clear, I am not giving you legal advice. This is nothing I say here creates an attorney-client relationship. I'm giving you general information to provide help. However, if you do need help yourself and you need a lawyer to help you, I'm here for you. My phone number, email address, all that information right on the bottom of your screen. In addition, I will be providing the hotline numbers for the National Domestic Violence Hotline, New York, and New York City. And all of those are great places to call if you are in a situation where you are being abused. So, what can you do if you're an abuse victim? Before I get to anything else, the first thing that I want to say and make sure that everyone watching this hears is if you, right now, or at any time, are in imminent danger of physical or serious physical injury, or your child is, or your parent is, call 911. Get to a safe place if you can. But call 911, the police will come, and you do not have to wait for the police to come. You can go somewhere safe and then call 911. I recommend that option if it's possible. But do not hesitate. Do not wait for the courts to open. Do not wait for a lawyer to call you back. Call 911. If it's not an emergency, then you can call the police or your local police precinct or go to the police station to make a report. I have a lot of people who are afraid to call the police for one reason or another. First of all, if you do not have legal status here in the U.S., legal immigration status, you have every right to call the police just as if you were a U.S. citizen, because every single person has a right to be free from abuse. No one should be subject to it and have to take it. I know a lot of people do express that concern to me, but you're not going to, in New York, you're not going to get in trouble with immigration because you made a report. Now, most states are like that too. I can't vouch for every state how they handle situations when reports are made, but for the most part, when a victim of abuse reports it, the police are not concerned about your immigration status. They're concerned about somebody breaking the law and abusing you. So don't be afraid. If you don't want to get the police involved for other reasons, I've had people not want to get police involved because they're afraid of what would happen to their partner if they get arrested, or they don't want their partner to go to jail. It's actually part of the abuse cycle, but I do understand that people are also afraid that the abuser will retaliate against them once they're released, if they're arrested, or if they're not arrested right away. So you do have another option to protect yourself. Now, I still recommend the first step, getting to a safe place, making sure that your abuser cannot get to you. But then you can also get what's called an order of protection here. A lot of people know it as a restraining order from the family court. And that doesn't involve the cops. It doesn't involve the district attorney's office. There are circumstances where a case can be referred to criminal court, but that's pretty rare if you haven't gone to the police yourself. But what you will get is like either a refrain from order where your abuser is told to not contact you, or you'll get a full stay away where they have to, even if they live with you, have to leave your home. I highly recommend doing that if there's a reason that you have that you don't want to call the police and it's not a situation where your life isn't in imminent danger. A family court order of protection, you don't necessarily need a lawyer. You can go yourself and do it. If you can't afford a lawyer, they can appoint one for you, and of course, you can hire an attorney like me to represent you in one of those proceedings. The purpose of the proceedings in family court is to stop the violence. So again, I recommend getting to a safe place if you can, but your abuser will likely have to leave the house while the matter is pending. And if that's the case, I then recommend you change the locks, install security cameras. I've had clients get guard dogs, whatever you need to do to keep yourself safe and anyone else in your household and family. The domestic violence hotline number that I had put on in the beginning of this, and then I'll put on the end with some other resources, and I'm showing right now, they can help you with everything I said and more. This is what they do. This is their job, is to help victims of domestic abuse. And things that they can do are help you change the locks, help you install security cameras, help you relocate, help you find a therapist, or introduce you to other people who in your situation who can help you, like a group therapy. I highly recommend going to a therapist, enrolling your children in therapy if they live in your household and were either victims of the abuse themselves or witnessed the abuse. And that you can do on top of everything else that I'm mentioning. And if you have trouble finding a therapist, don't want to find a therapist, you should still talk to someone about it. One of the biggest issues I see with these matters are clients are afraid to tell anybody, even their closest friend, closest family member, and they keep it inside until it gets to a point where it becomes physical and dangerous for them or their loved ones. Nobody should have to do that. A lot of times people are just afraid to talk about it. When you talk about it with someone, hopefully they can help you get help as well, and they might be able to encourage you to take some of the steps, the more formal steps that I mentioned earlier. This includes talking to an attorney, a social worker. It could be a professional, but it can also be anybody, a friend and family member that you trust. The abuse isn't going to stop if you don't do anything about it. All the things I discussed today are things that you can do if you are facing abuse at home. If any of you out there have tried any of these steps or have any additional things that an abuse victim can do to protect themselves, leave it in the comments section. Let's try to start a dialogue here about what we can do to help each other. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, my contact information is on the bottom of the screen. I'm here to help as well. We see these matters pop up across the spectrum of race, age, gender. Domestic violence, unfortunately, can be found everywhere. And we want to try to stop the violence as much as possible. So, in addition, I also want to mention for anyone out there who is not a U.S. citizen, again, as I said earlier, you should not be afraid to make the report to the police or to go to family court to get order of protection. It's there to help you, not to turn around on you and try to deport you. In addition, there may be a possibility of legalizing your status and becoming a permanent resident or keeping your green card if you are married to a U.S. citizen or permanent resident based on the abuse that you're suffering. And that is something that we unfortunately handle a lot of, but we do have a lot of experience in it. So if you find yourself in this situation, please contact us as soon as possible so that we can begin helping you. So following this video, at the end, I will be putting up a graphic that contains different resources that you can use and contact if you are suffering from abuse. But remember, you're not alone. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people in your situation. This is not unique to you, and there's plenty of help out there if you go and look for it. And you will get that help. Don't be afraid of getting help. Be afraid of the person abusing you and get to somewhere safe as soon as possible. That is all today for What You Really Want to Know, special edition in honor of Domestic Violence Week, Awareness Week. If you found this video to be helpful, please share it. If you think you know someone who might benefit, please share it. Also, don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, all the social media so that you don't miss any of our videos that are going to hopefully provide you with some really helpful content. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day.